What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Comic Card Checklist, and today's going to be another one of those long episodes, but it's pretty much my top 10 picks for Marvel card sets for beginners. So pretty much in this episode, I'm going to be going over certain card sets that are in my top 10. Not anything specific per se, but more like I want to say like franchise, or you guys will see what I mean once I start going through the cards. But for my number 10 are the Marvel comic images card sets. So pretty much Marvel were produced a lot by Comic Images before, and the cards look like this. And they were produced around 1987 to like 1992, 1993. That was the time frame when most Marvel comic cards were produced by Comic Images for Marvel. So anyway, here are the header cards of some of the sets that we're going to go through, such as the Art Adams, the Byrne Collection, Todd McFarlane, Mike Zeck, Excalibur, Jim Lee, McFarlane, Ghost Rider, and Spiderman Team Up. You guys might be familiar with some of these, but we start off with our 1987. This is the OG Marvel Universe, Series 1 at 1987. And pretty much it's just a border with the name of the character and the team they're affiliated with, and then of course some background information about the character. And yeah, this is the 1987 Marvel Universe Series 1, which I think is pretty expensive right now. So, but I'll show you guys the whole 90 card set real quick, and we'll follow that up by the second series, which should be coming up shortly. And I really like these cards because, you know, they use a lot of primary colors and they make it stand out. And here's the checklist of that of those 90 cards. Then the next one is the Colossal Conflicts, which is, let me see, 1987 as well. And for this, it's almost the same, except you don't have the group names. You just have sort of a border and probably the same information. And of course, it says Series 2. And this is also a 90 card set. And what I like about these sets, for beginners, I think they're the easiest to get because they don't have... Oh, actually, this particular set have chase cards, and those chase cards are stickers. But those stickers you could purchase before for... you could pretty much buy the whole set. But I'll go over the stickers on a separate episode because... I just wanted to go over like all the base sets that you could get for beginners, because I feel like once you start chasing those chase sets, these base sets are a lot the chase sets are a lot harder to get than the base set. So, but anyway, we'll move on to the third series in this Marvel Universe series, which came out in let me see if it's still, I think it's 1988 now, but it's the Wolverine Trivia, 1988. And pretty much this one still have that border, kind of different, I guess. And then you get a question in the back with the answer. And pretty much it's, I can't remember the exact amount of card set in this, but we'll find out shortly enough. And of course, this is part 3 of that 4 Marvel Universe from Comic Images I was talking about. And this is only a 50 card set. So, and here's the header card for that. And this was also included in the pack. And this is actually the sticker album that coincides with this set, which is Marvel's Magic Moments. But I'll cover this on a different episode. And finally, we have our last one, which is Heroes. And their border is getting more plain. And this one is just, I guess it's kind of a Jeopardy question or something. But it's also like a trivia kind of question. So this one is Heroic Origins Series 4, Marvel Universe's Continued Trading Cards. And I think, yeah, this is a 90 card set also. And yeah, I really love this OG original before the regular Marvel Universe card sets. But we are still far from finishing our comic images Marvel cards. So here is the checklist, which I've totally forgotten that I need to get a new checklist. I don't like how my main set has all of this marks on it that I've just noticed. So they produce a lot of base sets that were like 45 to 50 that were around 1980 something. So this one is 1988. And between those 2 years, they produce The Punisher, a whole Tough Tale, which is the 50 card set as we have here. Then and fortunately for this, guys, no chase cards. So once you get the 50, you're good to go. You pretty much have a master set, which is not achievable in any of the newer sets nowadays. But you have the Art Adams card set here of 45. And a lot of these also, their back is, you could combine them to, pretty much it makes one or two big, like art in the back. So I've actually never combined them, because once I had it stored here, I was too lazy to like, but someday I'll take a picture of it, like maybe when I'm doing an episode on those cards or something. Here we have the John Byrne, which is also a 45 card set. And again, the same format with the drawing in the back that you have to form in a puzzle. They're not in any specific order. Then we have the Todd McFarlane set, which is number 1. He actually has 2, so different border there, and of course one of our favorite characters by Todd McFarlane is Spiderman. And Mary Jane looking sexy there. And this is also a 45 card set. Our next set is the Mike Zeck. And I think I ordered this in year. So if the order is year, so this is 1989. And the last name of the whoever made the art. So that's the way I have this arranged and in that order. So we got the Mike Zeck with 45 cards as well. And I think this looks like the back is Punisher. That don't look like 45. Oh, it is 45. Yeah. And then we have Excalibur set, produced in 1989. Also a 45 card set. I feel like the background would be the pretty much the case, or the what do you call this? The header card that we saw earlier in the first page. Then we have, I can't remember which set this is. The Jim Lee card set. So we got Wolverine. Pretty nice. Also a 45 card set. And Todd McFarlane set 2 or number 2. Also a 45 card set. And Mary Jane with a different outfit. I don't know. She's just standing out of all the art in here. Probably of the lack of clothing. And then we have the Captain America set, which came out in 1990. So a little bit different. And I think all of the pictures here are from comic books. And the checklist actually don't have a number, but they go by the comic book number at the bottom. And there's the checklist. No number, but... oh, well, it is numbered 1 to 45, but you don't see it on the card. And yeah, those represent the comic book numbers. Next set is Ghost Rider, the first one. Yep, Ghost Rider. So it's all Ghost Rider. Of course, Ghost Rider in the back as well. And this would... oh, there's another one. Spiderman Team-Ups, 1990. The same type of back. And if you guys see a comic images set that you haven't seen before or see in this video, please let me know, because I would really like to complete all of them. But I think this is all of them, at least up to 1990. And I will show you guys 1991 to like 1993. But we're still on our lowest card picks, so this is still part of the Marvel comic images. Here we have our next set, which is the Hulk, 1991. And 1991, they switched the back from pictures you can combine to actual titles. So most of them will be the title of the main character and then a little bit describing what's going on in that card. So, and most of them are 90 card set instead of the 45. And this is all about the Hulk. 90 card set. And we're gonna pretty much get through like a lot of characters. And that's the checklist. Then we go to Jim Lee, the second one. Yeah, Jim Lee, the second one. Produced in 1991. This was supposed to be in the other binder, but hey, this is what they use for the Marvel Flair. Of course, they're all taken from the comic book, so this is not really not really that special, because all of them were taken from the comic book. So, but yeah, this is the Jim Lee second set. Probably the Wolverine from Then Till Now, number 1. And this is a 45 card set, maintaining the back like the older ones. Then we finally move on to the newer versions. And here we have the X-Force, which has the X border in all of them. And this is also a 90 card set. And pretty much you have like a green, yellow, and blue border. I don't think we get prisms on this one yet, but soon we probably 1992 they start making like chase cards for these cards. Here we have the Xmen, the first one. 90 card set as well. And of course all of them are comic images, like the title from the manufacturer Comic Images. And I think the only chase card you could get from this, which I have, is the autographed Jim Lee card. And here, Ghost Rider 2 is the first time we get chase cards, and also Black Border and Ghost Rider 2. And I think this is the first glow-in-the-dark cards that I know of. I mean, there might have been more, but maybe not like a major Marvel set like this. And yeah, here are the 10 Ghost Rider card which glows in the dark, but I don't know if I could prove it. I need to charge them. Then we have Punisher, Guts and Gunpowder. Actually, sorry, War Journal entry. Oh man, I'm already 16 minutes and we're still at the first. It'll go by faster, guys. But yeah, Comic Images here. And this is the first time you get chase sets, which it has a scratch and sniff subset here, and then 3 prism, and then these are all the type of promos you could get for it, which has different types of prism and then a normal one. Then we have our Silver Surfer, which has it's all prism. One of my favorite Comic Images set, just because I like prism and I like colors. And Silver Surfer, even though it doesn't have a chase card. Then we go to the McFarlane era, Spiderman. And this would be the first one. It's a 90 card set. And the second one, it's followed up by 30th anniversary Spider-Man, which we will, P1 through P6 of the prisms. And of course, more promos. Then we have the 30th anniversary, which has the pretty much Spider-Man 2, 1962 to 1992. I'll be doing an episode on each one of these. I just want you guys to, I guess, see like pretty much like all the cards, just to get a feeling of what card sets are out there. But this is the prism set for that. And finally, Wolverine from then till now, the second one. And this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. And we're still at our 10th card sets. But we should be done here shortly. And also that has a 6-card prism set, and as well as promos. And here's more oversized promos. And some uncuts. More uncuts. And yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. But that is it for pretty much what all the sets you could collect for as far as Marvel Comic Images, which is, I consider, the lowest ranking Marvel card sets you could own. The good thing about them is they are the cheapest card sets for now. And that they're not that hard to complete. But I think that's about it that's going for them. And, you know, they pay homage to the old school. Then our next set is the Marvel Rittenhouse, which is also a lot of sets. But we'll start with this binder. So for this binder, we have the 70 years of Marvel Comics. This is 2010. Not really the set I wanted to start off with, but there is a whole bunch of Marvel Rittenhouse cards, and it started from 2006 to probably 2015. And since I have this binder, I'll just start with this 70th Marvel anniversary. Of course, these cards are newer and they have a lot more chase cards to them, but I'll show you guys really quickly. This is the 9-card panel. We got the sticker set here. We got the die cut set. We got the I forgot what I'm just trying to go to this really quickly, but I forgot what they're called right now. But and the subsets or the promo sets. Next we have the foil version. If you guys didn't know, it came with the foil version, but I do have a complaint about this set because it's not really like an actual foil. It's just like it's gray, and that really I wish they did a foil version of this instead of just graying it out. But it still looks cooler than the old faded one that's part of the regular set. Then 2010 we have Heroes versus Villains, and they have this, I don't know, shaded black border around them, and pretty much each card is like a battle between most likely famous battles between two major hero and villain, or sometimes, you know, two heroes. But it's also a 90 card set. Then we have a 18 card chase set. Can't remember what they're called. I think these are Wanted, and we have a lenticular subset of 6 cards, and then this is like a case topper. This is also a case topper. Then we have this panel which you could open, and I don't want to take it out right now, but and these are the promos for that set. Then it has the parallel version, which is loses the black border shading around it, and then it has like a silver Marvel logo, which I like. I actually like this set a lot more than the blacked out one, because they just you could see like the fight clearer, and I wish they added more foil or maybe like a border, but oh, I think it's still pretty nice overall. And then we have the Dangerous Divas. I think this is the second set, which came out in 2012, I want to say. I can't really see it. 2011, and pretty much it's tri-panels of the same character, 3 per 9 page, and then the backs are full 9 card. Pretty much, you know, it combines to make one picture, so it's pretty cool. And of course, this set also came with a parallel version, and of course I like it a lot better because it is a foil set. So pretty much the same exact cards. I wish they made the back also foil, but I don't know how that would fare, so make it a lot more expensive. But I mean, you know, art on one side and art on another side, like, you know, if they made it foil on both sides, it would be sick. So, the next set is the Marvel 70th anniversary. And, or sorry, the 75th anniversary. And, I think this was 2015. I can't see where the thing is, but of course, this is the base set. And pretty much it has like, I guess what they look like 75 years ago and what they look like now. And here are the subsets for them, die cuts, and the continuation from the 70th anniversary, which is the stickers. And then Evolutions, which also has like a gold version. And here are all the promo and the achievement cards from Rittenhouse that you could get. And here is a sapphire parallel border. It also comes in emerald, diamond, red, but it gets expensive, of course, the higher up you go. So as far as the other sets, they also have higher parallel sets, like I don't know which else has one for these sets, but that is not all we have for Rittenhouse. I don't know if I have the actual set I wanted to show you guys, because it's part of the, I would consider it part of the Marvel universe, but of course it's by Rittenhouse. Here we have the Complete Avengers 1963 to the present, and this came out 2006. And here is the base set. It is also a 90 card set. And you have 3 checklists. And these are the 18 chase cards. It's foil, legendary heroes, and then bad teams, some auto card, and all the promos. Woman of Marvel, the first one, 2008. Pretty much, I want to say the first all-female one in 2008. I know they have a Women of Marvel 2 and Dangerous Divas 1 and Dangerous Divas 2. But here's the swimsuit edition. And, you guys can't see like the bubble drop or something, but it's hard to see on camera. But there's like dots on it. Yeah, you could see it a little bit here. Like, supposedly, like, you know, they're wet. But it doesn't show well on camera, so it just looks plain. But there's an 18 card set of that. And then you have this embossed set of by Rihanna Owens. Oh, never mind. Or a different artist. Then you have the Embrace card set. Which I think I have all 4, or is it 3? But it's pretty much 36 or 37 of them. But there's actually case stoppers for that too, so it goes all the way up to 42. Then we have the Fantastic Four, which came out in 2006. 90 card set as well. As you guys can see, there's a lot of sets for just certain manufacturer, and these are not even my top picks. So but the Rittenhouse ones is pretty nice. I enjoyed collecting it from the time when they came out. And then we have the Marvel Legends, which is there's 27 cards per series, and there's 6 of them, or season, whatever you call them. But the first 3 was Black Widow. So it's pretty much 9 card art for one character by different artists. And the 9th card has a it's numbered. So every 9th card are, you know, numbered out of 1,939. So we got Black Widow, Captain America, Iron Man, and then for the second series, you got Elektra, Thor, and Wolverine. The third series, you got Hulk, Moon Knight, Storm. This looks like Misty Knight. Then you have the fourth Thing, Ghost Rider. It looks like Vengeance, and Miss Marvel. Then we have the 5th is Daredevil, Nova, and Phoenix. And finally, the last one is She-Hulk, Spiderman, and War Machine. And then we get to our Dangerous Divas 1, I want to say. I can't really tell. But this is the base set. And then they also have like I think green, and they have a whole bunch of parallels for this. I think we saw one earlier that that I had in my binder, but it's also a 90 card set. And then we have the Avengers, the Silver Age, which I think I saw a silver parallel earlier, which is just this strip is silver, and they also have a gold variant where this is gold. So, but here is the base set of 90 cards, and I think the chase cards for that, and the box topper, and I think that's. I didn't even get to what I wanted to show you guys, which was the 2011 Marvel Universe and the 2012 Bronze Age. And let me see if I could find it real quick. But we're taking a lot of time for these. We're still only up to 9. So here I just have the base set. I won't show you guys. I have all the parallel sets for this, but I'll show the parallels for this on like a future episode. But this is the 2011 Marvel Universe that I was talking about, which is one of the set that I think every beginner collector should have. And it's pretty cool, especially the parallel set, because the parallel set has a plastic card to it that you could see through, and the characters are pretty much the only cards, the only thing that you could see. And I think most of the background are gone. I don't remember, but I will show it to you guys on another episode. This is the Bronze Age. I think all my chase cards are in another binder, so none of the chase cards for these sets are here. But as always, you guys could just message me and I will make an episode for whatever card sets you need. And here we have the silver greatest battles, and this also comes in a red parallel, which I have, and this is 90 cards. Then we have our Women of Marvel Part 2 with a silver. It looks dirty. Huh. Sorry, purple border. And I think the next one is a green border. I don't remember the bordering for the parallels, but here we have the 2014 Marvel Universe Part 2. And the background is yellow. I think the parallel is blue that I have. And then it goes up to red and green, if I remember correctly. It's also a 90 card set. And the Howling Commando set, which I don't really include as a set I was trying to include, but I think that's it for the Marvel Rittenhouse that I wanted to go over with. Oh, actually, there's one more. I guess I might as well show it. 2012 Greatest Heroes. And this is, I guess, the complete master set with the red normal bordering. And the parallel is just silver. And all our chase cards should be in the back. If I could show it. Right over here. And I think this is the Villains, Avengers Academy, the achievement, and the promo cards. And that is it for our number 9. So moving on to number 7. Hopefully it'll be a lot shorter, which I think it will be, because my pick for number 7 is Marvel Vibranium. So the Marvel Vibranium is pretty much a 90 card set, and it's just pretty much the character, and then of course some description about them, and that's pretty much about it. But what I do love about this set is that they have a lot of parallel sets that you could collect, and it starts with this raw, and it's very rainbowy. It's nice to look at. And then we have the molten, which is, I don't know. I don't like it as much, but the thing I like about them, though, is they're numbered, 299. So technically, there's only 299 of these sets. And then the higher parallel set is a refined set, which is numbered up to 99. And of course, they shine a lot better than all the rest. And we will get to our chase cards. And these are all the subsets for them. And then we get to our last chase card. I think that's about it. And the Radiance, which is right there. And for number 6, I am going to with the Marvel Flair set. And the thing about the sets that I'm going to mention now is a lot of them had been reproduced, which they came out earlier, and now they've been remaking them. And let me see if I can find that binder. 2019. Marvel Flair. Where is it? All right, I found it. So this is the Marvel Flair. So these are thicker cards, and I feel like every beginner should have this set, just because it's 1994 and 1995. We're currently looking at 1994, but it was also remade in 2019. And I'm sorry, it was also made in 2013 and 2015 in Marvel Retros. So it was remade twice already. Or if you want to count the Marvel Retro twice, it's been remade 3 times already. 2012, 2015, and 2019. Actually, let me correct that again, because it was remade, and there's a cheaper version of the Marvel Flair, and I will show you guys in a minute what that version is. So that would make it like it's been remade 4 times. But this is a pretty big set with 100 and I forgot how many, 150. And also there's some Power Blast effects that have different colors sometimes. Like this one is blue and this one is purple. So I'm not sure how many there are that are different colored. But for the Power Blast, those are the ones that I've just noticed, because it's kind of hard to purchase them online, and you know, not really knowing like if the color is what it actually is, or you guys know how hard it is to tell like if your Power Blast is different colored from another. So but anyway, this is the 1995, which of course this was remade in 2019. And there's also a buyback set with this, along with the 1994, which I have on another binder, so I won't show you guys. But pretty much it's numbered out of 20, and it has the Flair print marking on it, 2015. But I think that's about the only difference. So, but this is also a 150 set, I believe. And yeah, here's the checklist. And you have a dual blast, power blast, as always, for Marvel Flairs. This time we have 24. And then we have this chromium 12 card set and Hollow Blast, which they remade in I want to say 2015 Marvel Retro. And then I also saw, I guess, another color here. And then I have this I guess proof, or what you call it, but pretty much they're oversized and they're silver in the back. But anyway, the first set that's remade this Marvel Flair that I was talking about is actually the Marvel Pepsi from another country. So in this one, I have the Retro set. There's like a whole bunch of them that's different. I believe there's 3 or 4 main sets, but this one is from Mexico. And they all have the Retro Pepsi. This is probably the hardest set to get as far as Marvel Pepsi, because they came out I think in 1995, while the first one came out in 1994 in Mexico. But anyway, I'm just gonna go really quick through them, show you the Power Blast and pretty much the holograms. Oh, this set right here is pretty recent, and this is actually a reprint set, and it has the Pepsi logo in the back. So this one has the new generation in the back, which the other set I have is the one that says Pepsi, just Pepsi on the back, and that one is either from Peru or Dominican Republic or some Spanish country. I can't remember what is what, but there's been a lot of them that's going around, so I'll make an episode about it on a different day, and you know, show you guys all the different Marvel Pepsi. I'm not gonna show you guys the 2019 Marvel Flair because I don't know where it is, but this would be my number 6 set for new collectors to collect. And then the next set I want to do are the Marvel Retros, which let me grab. So there are other Marvel sets, but they're not part of, like, I want to say, like, you know, any franchise. They're not connected to, so I'll skip over them and just focus on the ones we're trying to do a countdown for. So as far as Marvel Retro, I'm actually disappointed with their base set, but I am very happy with all their subsets. Marvel Retro probably has the most subsets out of any card sets out there, because I think there's around 14 or 15 for each Marvel Retro set. So this is the 2013, and for the base sets, there's only 60 cards. And they'll have an autograph version of this as well as some or most of the chase cards, such as the 1990, 1991, 1992 subsets. So, but yeah, this is the 2015. I'm not really too fond of these base set, but we'll just go over it. And And I put it as my 6 card sets to collect just for beginners, just because the subset for this I think is the what's worth it. Like if you're beginning to collect, I think one of the coolest card sets to own are the subsets for that Marvel Retro. But anyway, we are moving on to a Spider-Man. So for this, there's a whole bunch of Spider-Man sets, but I'm just gonna show you guys like what I have in this binder. Of course, I have the other card sets as well, but I'm trying to make this video quick, and we're already at 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna show this these sets. So here we have the 1994 Amazing Spider-Man, and pretty much this is a 150 card set, and each 9 card panels are pretty much one page that completes a picture, like so. And they all have their themes. So villains, enemies, more Spider-Man enemies. He has a lot of enemies, by the way. Pretty much like 6 pages of it so far, but I guess he has allies too here. He's got his battles, friends, and then events, and that's pretty much the whole card set. Here we have the promos, which are cut from comic books, and they're unnumbered. And so we have the 1995 Flair Ultra, which I have in a binder on its own, but that set has been remade in 2017. So this is why this Spider-Man set is my 5th set for beginners to own, because you know it's big when, you know, they remake the card set. So but anyway, this is the Spider-Man Premium. What is it? Spider-Man Premium, I forgot what it's called, but it's 1996. I think there's 90 cards to this set, and pretty much the same format almost. You have your battles, then you have your heroes, eternal enemies, asylum. Okay, it's a little bit different. Your chronicles, and oh no, sorry, it's a 100 card set. And then this is the 4 card promo. Then we have our 1997 Flair Ultra, not to be confused with the 1997 Flair, which is like the bootleg version of the 1995 Flair Ultra. It's just a 50 card set, but there's no foils to them. But here, the 1997 set, it actually makes a background. I think these are two posters, I want to say. I don't remember. It's been a while since I put them together. So you have this regular red foil version, and then it's a 90 card set also. Or no, sorry, it's an 81 card set. And then you have this blue foil version, which is also an 81 set, and it produces a different background. I'm sorry, not background, but different back when you combined it. But the front is pretty much the same, with the exception of instead of the red foil, it's a blue foil. And then we move on to our cheapest set, which is the 99-cent Spider-Man that came out in 1997. So it looks more cartoonish, and that's probably because it's based off the 1994 animated series. But this is possibly the cheapest set you could have. So, but anyway, that would make it our number 5 spot, which are the Spider-Man card sets. And we will move on to our number 4 spot, which are X-Men card sets. And let me grab those. So of course for the X-Men card set, there's a lot of them as well. And we will begin not with the 1994, but with the 1992? Or is it 1991 MPEL? Yeah, 1992 MPEL. And I think there's 100. And there's also variants to these. There are parallels of ones with Toy Biz marks and ones with Nelsonic. And I believe there's also a whole complete set of those cards, which I do not have, but I do have some. And I also have these variant backs where they have the back of the villains card. So pretty much the villains have a darker hue to them, while the heroes have a lighter blue. But I'll show you guys the difference. Number 29. And I actually got this out of the tin set. And yeah, so pretty much this is the regular, and this is the one where this matches like the villain's background. So you guys could see it's blue and purple. But if I take one of the villains card, the background should be the same, purple and purple. Well, I lied. This is still lighter, but you guys see the difference. It's enough for me to make it a a variant card. And also power ratings cards from the tin set. And all the holograms and I wonder where I put my signature one. I guess it's not here. Anyway, we'll move on to the second series of the X-Men, which is 1993. And this one has Toy Biz cards as well, but not as much, and there is only 10 of them. And this is actually one of the card sets I grew up collecting, because I started collecting at around this time. And I think we have Wolverines here. Oh, if you guys didn't know, there's a Juggernaut, and they're both prototypes, but one is a comic book collector logo in it. This one is not, doesn't have it. Then we move on to our 1994 Flair Ultra, which of course was remade in 2017, and of course remade in 2015 Marvel Retro, or is it 2013? I can't remember, but one of those years they were a subset that had looked exactly like these, with the telling you their powers in the back. And of course, if you collect any X-Men Marvel set, I would recommend this, because this is one of my favorite card sets, because it told you the, you know, their powers in the back. And at the time, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So there's 150 to this card set. And here we have a Iceman with no logo. And again, these are the promos with no numbers in the back. And I still have to collect the Excalibur, which is pretty rare. I have the uncut version, but I haven't cut it yet because it's expensive to replace it. But I will someday. And we move on to our Flair Ultra 95, which is where I probably stopped collecting cards because I don't know, something happened. And I guess, like, I don't even remember, but I lost all my cards when I was younger. I think I went to the military at that time or something, who knows. But anyway, I'll show you pretty much the whole set. And Another one of my favorite subset is, of course, the swimsuit subset. And then we have a Arby's promo here and a Sauron that's looking the opposite side. If you guys didn't know, it's common enough to be part of the set. And then we have the same year, 96 Flair Ultra in chromium. And of course, there's a series signature parallels to this, as well as a 1997 Flair set, which is exactly these cards, except they are not in chromium, which I think I have in this binder. So let me show you guys that. And all my subsets for this are so this is the signature, and all my subsets are in one binder, which I won't show you guys because I just want to get through all the base sets, which for your new collectors, they should be pretty cheap, you know, ranging from like $50 to $100 tops, probably for most of these sets. It's the chase cards that gets expensive, but as far as base sets, you're probably not spending more than $50. And of course, the parallel sets are what runs more money, so they could be more costly. For example, like this is one card per pack, so it'll be a little bit more expensive. And here is the 1997. Oh, I'm sorry, it's still a 1996 Flair Xmen, but it might have came out in 97. What? I'm confused now because this says 1996. And then this says 1995. And I thought this came out after and I thought this came out in 1997. I don't leave a comment, you guys, if you know when this card set came out, because I thought this came out in 1997 after they ran out of budget and stopped producing the chromium ones, and that's when they came out with this regular card set. But anyway, I'll move on to the X-Men Wolverine. Two card promos. Here's the Excalibur thing I was talking about. I guess I won't show you guys promos because I think I did that on another episode, and this is already 57 minutes. So, and we're still only at our number 4 spot, which are the X-Men series. And I still have like 2 X-Men series to show you guys, which hopefully I could find the binder. And I think I found it. All right, let's see. We got Marvel Vision. And here's the X-Men Flair Ultra 1996. Flair Ultra Wolverine, X-Men Wolverine. Yeah, 1996. So pretty much these cards have that front, and then in the back they're like comic book panels, and they combine to make a panel. And I think this is the first time it's been done like that. This is a more rare set than the other sets, so this might be, if it's your first time trying to get this set, it might cost you upwards of maybe almost $100 for this base set. But I mean, if you get lucky, you might see it online for cheaper, so, but we will see. And here are the chase cards for that, which are 3 lenticulars, the promo panel, and the holofoil 9 card that connects together. I think Onslaught, I don't know if I want to consider that part of the X-Men franchise, but I'll show it to you guys really quick. This came out in 1996. So it's the Flair Ultra Onslaught. And this came out with the Marvel Overpower as chase cards as well, as you guys could see here. And it came out with these promos with the Marvel Overpower character cards and 3 of the lenticulars. And consider they had a preview set that came out in some in packs, some in magazine. I can't remember like each single detail, but they're all promos. Here's the cut version of the 9-card promo. And then like the Spider-Man before that I showed you guys, there's also a 1997 99-cent version of the Spider-Man, except, you know, it's for X-Men. And it's the same exact format as the Spider-Man. And I think this is the last set for the Spider-Man. Oh, and can't forget about the timelines, which I am... And also the X-Men Oasis. I guess you could consider X-Men Oasis part of that set. But... I mean, it's still X-Men, but X-Men 2099 is like completely different. But I'll just show it to you guys. I think I put it in the same binder because I consider it X-Men as well, even though it's probably not. And then there's a 9-card Chromium set to that set, which is probably pretty rare. And it cost me a pretty penny to complete. And you have an autograph card there and the promos and the header card as well. And here we have the timelines. And the only one I'm missing from this, which is the most rare card, is the most wanted cards you guys saw earlier, which is card number 2 of Professor X. And this timelines has X-Men 97 timelines has 90 cards, I want to say. I can't remember. Oh, sorry, 72. And then we have Deadpool Party, which is 9 cards, which at the time is cost me $100 to purchase. So I don't know if that's still the same price, but that will be it for our X-Men series. And the next one I will go over is number oh, I guess we only have two sets left. This was number 3. So Marvel Comic Images 10, Marvel Rittenhouse 9, Marvel Vibranium 8, Marvel Flair 7, Marvel Retro 6, Marvel Spiderman 5, X-Men 4, Marvel Universe 3, Marvel Masterpiece 2. Yeah, my list only has 9. I thought I listed 10, but I guess I might have to re-put another one or something. But anyway, our number 2 spot now, instead of, I thought we were at 4, but I guess we were at 3 with the X-Men. Number 2 spot is the Marvel Universe, which, if you're starting to collect Marvel, this is pretty much the sets, this top 2 franchise is pretty much a must-have. It's like you can't be a Marvel collector without owning these sets here. So at least to be like the base collector, you gotta have all of these base sets. And we will start off with the probably the most famous Marvel card set out of them all, the 1990 Marvel Universe Series 1. And this is a big set. It's like 162. I don't remember. But you got a hero subset. You got a villains. You got famous battles. You got most valuable comics, teams. And then you have Spider-Man interviewing everybody and trying to crack a joke. So this set does have 162. So yeah, for any beginner, this would be my, well, not my number 1 recommendation, because obviously this is number 2, but I'm saying like pretty much the top 2, you gotta have every card set in here for you to be, to at least just say you completed your base Marvel card collection. So we move on to the 1991 Marvel Universe, and they're all the same format. It's a yellow border, and of course you have the powers in the back and the did you know in the back, and same format, heroes, villains, battles, and probably teams. Oh, you got weapons. That's something new for this set. And then you have legends, and then you have teams. And then they have the strength, agility, and durability. And also, if you guys didn't know, there's a version that's the first 18 cards has a non-bolded font. So all the ones in 1991 are in bold, but the first 18, there's a version where they are not. And then we move on to our 1992 Marvel Universe Series 3. And if you guys haven't assembled this, or if you didn't notice, this whole thing actually combined to make one big poster. So it's pretty much, it's like a cosmic background. So, but yeah, they all join together. I've always wanted to buy an extra set, which I actually have an extra set, but I was thinking of putting them all together and you know, making it as one poster, but I haven't had time, and I've been collecting a lot of other stuff since, so it got put in the back burner. But someday I guess I will do it, especially because I have the set now, but we will see. But anyway, maybe in a future episode I could post it. So almost the same format for the 1992, and here are the holograms for that. And I have this like super faded thing that's like yellow instead of orange. But anyway, we'll move on to the 1993, 1994, and 1995. What was I missing? Oh, I'm missing the Marvel medal. That was my one of my picks, which I have to show you guys soon. If I could find my pen. So this is the 1993 Marvel Universe Series 4. And where is my pen? Why are you hiding from me? I just have to take a mental note. So anyway, 1993 Marvel Universe. It's just like the Spiderman. They came out in 9-card panels. And they have a theme for each one. Here we have the city. Here we have some underground, the Phoenix Force, Spider-Man on the side of a building, Namor on a cliff, Fantastic Four by the, what is it, Fantastic Four Hotel, dark alleys, and I want to say the Avengers headquarters. Who's that, like Lilith in the background? I don't know who's the background, but we got Xmen. And then you move on to Origins, and then Famous Battles. And the checklist, 163 card set. Then we move on to our 1994 final series for this Marvel Universe until 2011. When it was remade by our 10th spot Marvel, 9th spot Marvel Rittenhouse. Here we still have kind of that feel like from the 1993, except they took out the borders and pretty much, you know, just made it like all action. None of that borders. And I did not know there was this many Punisher types. And we got Thor. We got Venom. Feels out of place here. It's like feels like Avengers kind of feel. Xmen 2000. Oh, actually, this is like all the 2099 characters, which I'm not even sure. I guess they're all in the same universe. Then we get switched to character cards, which is in ABC order, I think. And it didn't matter if they're heroes or villains. I can't remember, but it looks like that so far. And then, no, they're not in order. So scratch that. I'm not sure how this is. I have so many card set, you guys. I can't remember like every detail for each card set, especially when I'm just going through it really quickly just to show you guys. So yeah, but yeah, they came out with 4 holograms, which you can't see any of them. Well, we'll skip this, and then because I have it on another episode. But anyway, I think I meant to put this Marvel Metal at I want to say 6th place. But I forgot to write it down before I started the video. But so anyway, this will be my 6th place. We're in number 2 now. But I wanted to put this in 6th place because Marvel Metal, it has been remade in, of course, the Marvel Retro again at 2013 and 2014. And also the newest set, Marvel Metal Xmen, I believe it's the newest set, so 2021. I don't know if it's 2020 or 2021, but I think 2021 probably. But yeah, so if you guys didn't know, those cards originated from this 1995 Marvel Metal set. And this is the base set, which has different colors. If you take a look at this triangular shape here, I don't know if that represents teams or the colors mean anything, but there is a parallel version to this, which I will get to, and I think this is 136 set? I can't remember, and there's a random hologram floating. This is 138. And then we have the Silver Flashers. What? Silver Surfer. It looks just like silver. Oh, I didn't realize. It just says Flasher on it. But I'm guessing the same color. And also the backs are different. So for the Flashers, the back just either has strength, intelligence, stamina. Pretty much one of the power ratings that, you know, they're given with the character cards we saw before. And yeah, so the higher numbered cards are has a different thing to it. Instead of the triangle thingy, it has this. So I think one of the Marvel Retro used this style, and then the other one used this style. And I think the same goes for the X-Men. I have the card set, but it's out here somewhere and I don't know where it is, but we are already at 1 hour 13. But anyway, if you guys didn't know or couldn't have guessed what the my number one pick for the top 10 Marvel card sets or franchise, I guess I'd rather say. If you guys didn't know that it's the Marvel Masterpieces, then you guys haven't been collecting that much. So let me see if I can find them. Marvel Masterpieces. And it all started with Joe Jusko, the 1992 Marvel Masterpieces set, which we'll just omit those. So my number one pick for beginners, if you guys are new to collecting, of course, are the Marvel Masterpieces. For one, because the base sets for these it's still not that expensive, so and I think they're the most abundant out of a lot of sets, so they're quite easy to get. But Here's the 1992 Marvel Masterpieces, and all art here was done by Joe Jusko, and of course it's one of my favorite sets. That I even have the 2016 buyback set, but I'll just show you guys the 90 card set here really quick, and then we'll move on to our this is the Lost Ladies or Lost Masterpieces. It says LM in the back, so. And then Prototype. Then we move on to our 1993 Marvel Masterpieces, which has comic backgrounds in the back. And pretty much a simple 3-line and then their name. And the 1993 Marvel Pieces logo in the front. So pretty easy to recognize. And there's also a 90 card set to that. And another one of my favorites. And of course, here is 1994 Marvel Masterpieces. And this one, I think they came out with a 140 card set. And this is also the first time that when I've been collecting that there's a parallel that you had to collect. And this was the first actual set that I tried collecting all the signature series when I was young. So this set has like a lot of memories for me. But of course I lost my original set, and this is like a more recent purchase on eBay. Like before I collected like all my other card sets, these were the sets that I have. Pretty much the Marvel Universe and the Marvel Masterpieces were the first cards that I completed. So anyway, I guess I have some promo cards here, which you could tell because they're perforated on the side, which you get from comic books. So I guess there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And of course the 9 card promo. And then here we just have the signature series, which is pretty much the 140 set. And we get to our 1995 eventually. I showed the parallel emotion in my other videos, but this is the base set for the 1995. And of course, the first 100 cards, I want to say, are one character done by 3 different artists. And pretty much is tri-panels. And yeah, another card set, of course. Masterpieces always have like a huge spot in my heart. My favorite cards of them all, pretty much. Out of probably all the card set, my Marvel Masterpieces are, well, not exactly. They're not my most complete, just because some of them are a lot harder to attain. Like I don't even have the Mirage cards for this, because I think I had the chance to buy it for 300 at the time, but at that time I was just starting to collect. So ever since then it's gotten a lot pricier. So I've been buying a lot of other card sets, and it's too pricey for me. So but eventually I will get it. But that's not all I want to show, because that's as far as the 1995. The 1996 I have in my other binder, which I'm not going to show you guys because it's on my other video, but I want to mention it. And then there is a 2007 to 2008, and it's a 3-part series, I think. 2007 is set 1, 2008 is set 2, and later 2008 is set 3. And then there's another 3 that came out. So there's a 2016 Marvel Masterpieces, a 2018, and finally the latest one is the 2020. So I'll just show you guys the 2007 to 2008 Marvel Masterpieces and end with that video. And I'll do a recap of pretty much the top 10 Marvel card sets that every beginner should have. But as always, in the comments, let me know if what you guys think about this list, and if you guys agree or um, for you know, all the card sets in this list. So here's our last binder, which would be the 2007. So here we have just the regular. I think I have the 3 variants or 3 of the parallel sets here. So this is just a 90 card set, and I'm not too fond of some of the arts here, because some of them look good, some of them look like cartoonish, some of them looks there are a lot of different artists, so, and they're not as they're not like painted or like before, or like, you know, the earlier Marvel sets. So not too fond of them. But what this base set lacks, and I guess I got a whole bunch of signatures here, but it's not confirmed, like this Joe Jusko checklist here, but it's not confirmed, so I don't really count these as actual autos, but they're just there because, you know, they're signed, whatever. But here is the foil version to that. I forgot how many they are in a pack, but since I bought them as a whole set, I don't need to worry about that anymore. But yeah, I like the foil versions better. And also, the next set I'm about to show you guys is the gold boulder parallel set. Did I say boulder? Gold. Wow, I can't think of words right now. Border. Why do I keep saying boulder? Border. So here you have gold on like the left and right side, but I wish they made this part foil also, but they made it like a regular card and just put this. Like, I think it would have looked a lot better if this was here and then it was foil. But anyway, it is what it is. It's already done. So this is also a 90 card set, and I don't know how much they're selling for right now, but I do love the gold border. And then we got to our set 2. So for set 2, just a little bit different, but almost the same exact format, especially in the back. Yeah, the art is just okay for me. Especially for a masterpiece. I feel like masterpieces should not look cartoonish. But maybe this is probably why the sets didn't do as well as the original masterpieces. But here we have the 2008. I do like which is the last set, set 3 for Rittenhouse. And is this Rittenhouse? I'm sorry, this is Upper Deck and Skybox. But I do like the gold titles to them, so I guess anything shiny excites me. So, but anyway, this is also a 90 card set, and again, like each one has themes. This is battles, Sinister Six. They show you their profiles, and I think that's about it. So for recap, top 10 Marvel card sets or franchise picks for beginners. Here's the list. Of course, we have to add the Marvel Metal. Lowest is the Marvel Comic Images set, then the Marvel Rittenhouse, the Marvel Vibranium, Marvel Flair, Marvel Retro, and then I guess I would put the Marvel Metal here. Marvel's Spiderman, Marvel Xmen, and then Marvel Universe. And finally, our number 1 are Marvel Masterpieces. So let me know what you guys think of this list, and if you guys agree with me with you know, especially for you guys that's been collecting for a while, if you guys agree with this list for beginners, because you know there's a lot of new people getting into this hobby, and I feel like if this is at least the basic. Actually, I would say this is more intermediate, but as far as like all the base Marvels, I think this is like what, especially the top 5, I would say is the pretty much the base you would need. So, but anyway, thank you for watching this long episode, another long episode. And as always, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I try to work hard to make this film. And as you guys could see, it's already taken an hour and a half. And also like and share. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.